Now, I just recently heard, too, and I'm trying to remember the name of the company, and I'm sorry I don't remember it. It was an American company who was in the rifle business, and unfortunately, they just went out of business. And I'm wondering, I just tried this out for a minute. I'm wondering, had that company contacted you and said, you know, Karl, your technology can keep me in business, would you have done business with them?
Oh, absolutely. In a second. I mean, we, of course, provide engineering services and reverse engineering services. We've offered those to Remington, Admiral Service over there at Ruger. We are involved with the Sharps Group now, revise their Sharps line and some of those fine guns there, bring those up to new technology and new manufacturing tools and designs. Also with Merwin and Hulbert, we are commissioned there to redesign their firearm line, to revamp that fine pistol from the late 1800s and put a number of our new patents in there. So yes, this is what we do. I mean, I am design engineer, and we can be of service to any company like that. There's a number of things we can do, particularly to save them time, manufacturing costs, time and delivery of materials, of barrels, of actions. Certainly as a consultant, we've done that and consulted with a number of different manufacturers worldwide on that very subject.
Well, you know, so there's no reason for an American company to go out of business, number one, because they're using old or foreign technology. But number two, if they want to be competitive with the big guy, they need to go see Karl.
Well, yes, it would be my answer to it. I mean, we could say this. And Stephen Oster, the Oster Group, actually told the board there at Olin, there's a man out in the hall, and all you have to do is sign this non-disclosure, and he will come in and show you what the new Winchester will look like for the next 100 years. He left a signed blank check on the table. They never would sign that NDA, and I returned from St. Louis without presenting what Winchester, our heritage company, should have looked like. I left St. Louis without showing that board why Winchester should have stayed in the United States. They took that company offshore. Olin took it offshore. It's FN. It never should have happened. Now, could we assist, Remington is offshore too now, but hypothetically, Colt, could we present a program to make them a dominant force in the marketplace in the United States? The question is, or the answer is yes. I told President Obama today. So our defense industry here, what remains of it, is all around and grouped around Colt. Everyone else is dead. So to say that we would not assist, give everything we've got to support Colt is absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah.
And I'm calling on President Obama
right.
to pay attention to business,
right.
Pay attention to my emails,
right.
and to support Colt and its continuation in business in the United States. And as I said again, I'm a firm believer that Colt could dominate the firearms business. I'm absolutely sure of it in the United States. And so we're waiting to see that they do that and to support them in every way we can to get there.
Yeah, and you know what, Karl? If they don't get off the dime, and excuse that expression, it seems appropriate here, but if they don't get off the dime and work with you, I think we should start looking for other American companies who want to compete against them and say, okay, listen, I've got the product right here. Now, I understand that you need to get a certain amount of orders to make that happen. But I'm convinced, just sitting here on the small amount of knowledge that I've shared, or you've shared with me and the viewers, that you can do this. You could save a company, almost create a company that would go up against any major company. And it's American made, folks. It's American made.